So in this video we're going to be making a item that you can throw at enemies and you can pick it up, and the code for this system doesn't rely on any form of reparenting, and it's pretty versatile to use with all kinds of different items. So let's get into it. So I'm just gonna close these couple things, and we're gonna start off by making a new scene of a node, kinematic body 2D, and we can call this our fire grenade. And we dragged in some stuff for this in the last video, I believe. We didn't end up using it because I was planning on doing both of this and fire damage in the last video, but it ended up taking too much time. And from now on I try to not make hour-long videos because those are pretty boring. So we're gonna add a sprite and a collision shape 2D. In the sprite we're going to drag in the firebomb, and we're going to make a square box around this. Let's change its height to 1.5, and otherwise that's good. So then we're going to save it under attacks, and we're going to add it to the object group, and also going to add it to pick up group, and we're going to set its collision layer to be onto object, and it will collide with the environment. So then now we can add an area 2D, and we're going to call this explode. Yeah, explode hitbox. And this is going to detect for the enemy and the environment. And we'll add a collision shape 2D to this, and we'll make it just a bit bigger than we did the other one. Okay, so I'll set this to 2.5 and 1.5, nope, 2. Okay, so then we'll make both of these invisible, and we can add a script to this. And we'll add a var can explode, and we'll do func throw, and then we'll pass for now. And what else do we need? I don't think there's anything else. So I guess we'll just work on the throw. Var direction is equal to get local mouse position dot normalized. Actually, we'll make var direction is equal to vector 2 0 0. Can explode is equal to false. Var throw speed is equal to something like 100. Then we also got var gravity is equal to 160, let's say for now. And we'll make a func physics process. We need to make a var motion to vector 2 0 0. Then motion dot y is equal to can, we'll say plus equals gravity times delta. And on a level, I'm going to instance in a moving platform. We'll delete our marksman, delete both these. Drag this moving platform over here. Instance in our fire grenade. I don't know if I want it to collide with these or not, but yeah, let's just see what happens. Nothing. What does it collide with? Collide with the environment. So it's a little weird. Just because we don't have it moved inside yet. But if can explode is false, actually is equal to true, then pass else motion.x is equal to 0. Motion is equal to move and slide. Motion vector 2, 0, negative 1. And yeah, so let's check this out. It's basically going to be glued to anything it falls onto. And then we'll say if motion.y is bigger than we'll say 100, and we'll say 300, then motion dot y is equal to 300, just to kind of cap it. Then in throw we want to set motion is equal to vector 2, 0, 0. Can explode is equal to true. Motion dot x divide equals by 1.05 for now. And then motion is equal to, so we can delete this. And then direction times throw speed. Now we are going to go into our player. I'm going to add an area 2D and call this item detector. And actually, instead of making this in group pickup, we're going to add it to the item group. And we'll add a collision shape 2D. And it is going to look for objects. And we're just going to drag this, how about right above our recast. Then we'll make this about the size of our player. Make it one smaller even. And then we will connect a body entered to the player and a body exited. And if you want to have it so that the player can have, like, there can be like a lot of items overlapping on each other, what you'd do is you'd make like an item list, okay? And then you just do like item.push front body, well, item list.push front body, and then when you leave you can do like item just search for it in a similar way to how I did that platform thing that we didn't end up using earlier with the moving platform. And then you would move the matching items, and then what you do is you're gonna see you're gonna understand this more as we get farther through this video. You just do like when we pick up the item, just get the front item, set it equal to your current item. Okay, but yeah, anyway, so we need to go up, and right here we move our current item is equal to null. Then I want to move these upwards to here. So then we are going to make a focus item as well. Our focus item is equal to null. I'm just going to close this. So then focus item is equal to body. Focus item is equal to null. Then that's, oh wait, I forgot. We need to check if focus item dot is in group item. Then we'll do that. Okay. So now I have to check for attack. We'll do func check for item pickup. And we'll do, we need to go into our project settings in our input map. And we're going to make a pick up key. And that is going to be our E key. Or we'll rename this to interact. And it'll be our E key. So then if focus item is not equal to null, and input dot is action just pressed interact, then focus item is equal to null if current item is equal to null. Current item is equal to focus item. So we're gonna move this here. Then do we need an else function? Let me just remember. Because if we are picking up an item and we're currently holding an item, then setting it to not our current item is basically all we need to do. So for now, I'm just going to delete this, and maybe we'll need it in the future. But yeah, the current item is equal to focus item. And then what we want to do is in our check for attack, we'll push all of this stuff forward yet again. And then, actually, do we need to? No, it seems like we've got an empty space here. So, if current item is equal to, is not equal to null, then pass, else we do this stuff. So then we do current item dot throw, and then current item is equal to null. And we can lower this. And then in our animate, we'll check if current item is not equal to null. Current item dot global position is equal to self dot global position. And then our physics process, we just want to do check for item pickup, and yeah, we'll drag this over here and test what happens so far. Okay, oh wait, is, oh, if body dot is in group item. Okay, so we'll grab this, and that's because it is currently folding. So we also need to make a var being held is equal to false, and this will be an export var, and this will be an export var. So then in our check for item pickup, we also do current item dot being held is equal to true. And I'll check for attack. Actually, no, we won't do anything there. We'll just go in our throw being held is equal to false. Then if being held is equal to true, then motion dot y is equal to 0. Else motion dot y plus equals gravity times delta. Now let's check this out. So it's a little high. Let's go into our player and our animate, and we'll do plus reject 2, 0, and 2. Yeah, so lag of frame behind us is the one thing about this. I do prefer having it like this and never to dealing with reparenting nodes, because that can be quite painful. Yeah, so we click it, and it's going to be based on how far away our mouse is to us at the moment though. What is it? Let me try. This is about that far, and this, yeah, it's actually about the same. I had that in another version of this I made, I guess. Yeah, so we press E, and we pick it up, we can throw it, we're going to increase that throw speed. So let's go up here, change this to something like 500. A little fast. 300. 200. I think I'm going to remove how this happens. So then, if can explode is equal to false. Yeah, then I'm not going to make it quite that fast. I'm going to change it to something like 150. And now what do we want to do? I think I will actually, no, so else motion.x divide equals by 1.01. I think I just made it less than 10 so it would feel better. Let's try 0.3. And then I just increased the throw speed to something like 250. It's a little high, say 200. let's do 220. And let's bump it up to 250, then change this to 0.4. Okay, so that's like the fundamentals for making anything is just this stuff right here, and then you can make your own items of whatever design you choose. There's lots of possibilities with this system. It's fairly simple to use, and now I'm just gonna set it up so that there's a bit of an explosion when it hits something. One last thing we have to do is if the player dies while they have this, then it just starts floating there. So we want to make it that when the player, we'll just say whenever the player takes damage, we are going to set our current item to null. So we're going to drop it. And let's just test this out. Did not work at all. Alright, we just need to do if current item is not equal to null, then current item dot being held is equal to false. Yeah. Yeah, so now we drop it, and yeah, it works. So explode hitbox, we'll go body entered. Then what does it collide with again? Environment and enemy? Yeah, that's what we need it to. So, I'm going to do self.q3 is all we need for now. We're going to create a new scene. It's going to be a sprite, and we're going to call this fire explosion. Then we're going to save it under attacks, add in an animation player, add in an area 2D, and add in a collision shape 2D for that. Now we can go ahead and drag in the fire explosion. I believe it's got 11 H frames. Yeah. We'll just save that. Name this animator because I like to do that. Then we'll do default autoplay, and just go into here. No, this needs to be at the start over here. We'll change this to 0.08, and then we'll key in these frames, and let's see how this looks. Pretty good. Yeah, so we'll make the duration 0.88. Add a call method track, insert key q3, and then we'll base the area for this off of this, and it's going to be a circle. We'll make it one bigger. Yeah, but it's going to start off disabled, and then here it's going to be enabled. No, we should really just change its size. Yeah, so we'll key in 15, add 0.24, come back here, just because there's a fair amount of space up there, I want to reduce it a bit. So key in 12, Here will just go down by 1, and here will go down all the way to 7. And let's undisable it. Okay, so we'll call this hurt box, and we'll add a script to this. We want this to detect the player and enemy, and then let's delete this. Then if body.is in group player, then body.receive damage to fire. Then we're also going to make 1 burning damage because it is an explosion, so we want some initial damage. Then elif body.is in group enemy. Then we'll just copy paste this stuff in here, except we're going to do 3 burning and something like 6 fire, and we'll actually boost this up to 4 burning and 8 fire. Now, maybe 5 burning, and let's just do something like, let's make this do 12 damage in total, so 7 fire. So I believe that's it for this, and we'll just go back into here. Const fire explosion is equal to preload fire explosion.tscn. Then we go var fire explosion is equal to fire explosion.instance. Get parents.add child fire explosion global position is equal to self.global position, and I think that's it. We're going to check if can explode is equal to true in here, and yeah. So let's throw it. Seems to work. Let's add in a marksman because they stand still. And I'm just going to delete this moving platform. Yeah, okay. So, there we have it. An item you can pick up and throw at enemies. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Next video, I don't know what I'd do. I just remembered that I wanted to do this because I thought it was a fairly useful system that a fair amount of you could use. Even if you're not following this tutorial series, you could find this video useful. So that's it, and I hope you have a good day.